Hey folks, I'm your host Jeff Schlachter at DROPTIN'S Outdoor Addictions. We're out here tonight, beautiful night. We're putting in a food plot for whitetails. We've got 21 acres of prime whitetail habitat right here. Can hardly wait to see what it brings come fall. I got me on my trusty L3540. I got Dad out on my beautiful M9960. He's pulling the drill. We're planting corn, peas, and alfalfa. Just a prime blend for whitetails. It's going to be an unbelievable spot. These seeds were all donated by my good friends Raleigh and Megan Rumbold. Kenzie Seeds are a local Pioneer hybrid rep. Kubota is an incredible tractor. I'm so glad to have them a sponsor on my show. I've been using Kubotas for years, and these are an incredible tractor. Anyhow, in this episode, I'm going to take you guys far back into the reaches of the Yukon for part 2 of Yukon Bound. My good friend Jeff McKee shot a whopper bull in the last episode. Well, in this episode, you're going to watch me chase a giant heartstopper of a Barrenground bull with Jeff's behind the camera. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Sit back, relax, and watch close as we take you on another DROPTIN'S Outdoor Addictions adventure. Thanks for tuning in. Beautiful, beautiful caribou. Here, Team DROPTINE, kick a butt. Never give up hope, and when you least expect it. Crazy, still can't believe it. Incredible deer hunter. Exciting time. Oh, just a giant bull. This ram is a slob.
Unreal.
Getting tar down.
Yeah, last day! Oh!
Look at that. Look at them V4s. Here's a view. Right on.
Yeah, nice buck.
Giant Yukon moose.
Giant ram. Buck of my dreams for sure.
Here we are with my big old Billy.
Looks pretty good.
Holy. You definitely got lucky. Once in a lifetime ram right here.
Unbelievable.
Right on.
Look at that.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Congrats, pal.
Hammered him.
710. Yeah.
Well, we're all loading up here and got all the gear loaded up, and we're ready to move into a new area here.
Looking forward to today's adventure, getting flown into another spike camp.
You can look at the view out the window, not too shabby of a view, eh? Crazy. That's the old cabin window right there. Gotta love it. Caribou mount hanging up above.
Before I could blink, Jeff was off in the Super Cub before me, and we were ready for part 2 of this Yukon adventure. Little did I know what we were in store for. It was gonna be wild. It didn't take me long to realize that the migration was in full swing as we passed over herd and herd of caribou. It was breathtaking. Seeing all the fresh trails in the snow made by hundreds of caribou literally blew my mind. I could hardly wait to get this plane on the ground. Then when I began to realize that Jim was bringing this plane down on a little gravel bar on the edge of this frozen river, I started to think that maybe the air wasn't such a bad idea. It was tough not to bail out of the plane and head for the hills, but we had to wait the legal time before we were allowed to hunt in the Yukon, so we organized camp, unpacked our gear, and got ready before heading out and looking for the monster bull. There's many times when it's tough being a trophy hunter, and here I was staring one of these moments right in the eyes. This was a great caribou. He had excellent tops, super bottoms, and he was well within bow range. The only problem was, it was a first day. Do I shoot the first bull I see or do I pass? A tough call, but I opted to pass, and I hoped we'd find the caribou of my dreams. It was almost like we'd stumbled into a secret Shangri-La of monster caribou. There were big bulls everywhere. It was amazing. And this gigantic, wide, humongous bull really put me to the test. I opted to pass after looking him over big time with my Swarovskis, and I hoped it was going to be a decision that wouldn't come back to bite me square in the butt.
Well guys, we're in our new spot here and unreal. We got caribou all around us. They're kind of filtering up through this valley here and on this tundra flat behind us, and we come up on top and there's about 4 or 5 really nice bulls here. They're real vocal. It's absolutely incredible. So we're going to keep hunting these ridges here, and another beautiful day in the Yukon. So stay tuned.
I couldn't believe what an exciting day we'd had as the sun slowly set in the Ogilvy Mountains. It was a thing of beauty, and I could hardly wait to see what the next few days would bring.
Well, it's about 15 below, I guess, this morning, 16 below, and we're going to hike up on top of this ridge again here and see what we see. Beautiful morning, no wind, just clear skies, I guess, but it's kind of foggy, tucked down low, and hopefully we see some caribou right off the bat. I guess it's my birthday today. Feeling a little older, 41, had Advil and eggs for breakfast.
Yeah, she's a bit of a girl.
Beautiful morning here, guys. A little fog right down the mountains. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow, it's a pretty cold morning here. Fog's rolling in. We got some bulls behind us here, but it is cool. Whew, unreal. It's not warming up any. Jeffy's putting some extra heat packs in his old feet there, and it's a cool morning up in the Yukon.
We hadn't been sitting for long before we looked over and noticed this big old wolf materialize out of the morning fog. He was after the caribou bull, and it was something to watch him play his game of cat and mouse. It didn't take long and Logan let out a few howls, and this big old wolf responded. It was something to see, and it made the hair in the back of our necks stand up on end.
Got a big wolf here, you guys. Pretty cool. It's a wolf, you guys. Super cool. Really cool. Awesome. Beautiful. He's on this ridge across from us. We're trying to call him back. See what happens. He's just howling over there. Unbelievable. Super cool. Well, we were on that wolf this morning, you guys. And I didn't come up on this
wolf gave us a slip, I guess, and we come up on this ridge, and there's supposed to be a big caribou behind us. Clinton's seen it, so we've been working this up this high ridge and hoping he comes around the back side of it on us. So we'll have a look and see what he looks like. We've seen a couple good ones on the flats, but no big shooters yet. So we're gonna keep working our way up here and see what we see.
There are a few moments in life that we remember most. These are the moments that make us who we are. These moments define us. They mark our success. They mark our failures. They are the moments that connect us to our inner voice. They are the moments when legends are made. Let our legend help you write yours. Swarovski Optic.
For you, it's more than just a sport. It's a way of life. It's about nature. It's about preparation. It's about family and friends. It's about passion, anticipation, and thrill. It's about the hunt. For us, it's more than just a job. It's also a way of life. It's about allowing you to share memories that will last a lifetime.
The history of Weatherby began in the mid-1940s when a young cartridge wildcatter named Roy Weatherby changed the world of firearm performance through the development of the world's strongest bolt-action ever developed, the Mark V. Weatherby's family values, traditions, and attention to quality run as deep today as they did 70 years ago.
See that? That's my dad's Weatherby. This is my Weatherby. Where's yours?
Well, we tried for the old birthday bull today, but no luck. Passed up a couple decent ones, nothing what I was looking for. But tomorrow we're gonna go and check into the kind of north over here. There's a saddle where they seem to be crossing. We've been spotting them from up high across, so maybe tomorrow will be the day and we'll just keep on trucking. So beautiful up here anyway, beautiful sunset behind us here. Ooh, gorgeous in Yukon. Cold today, minus 18 or so, but great day. So we're gonna rip back down to the cabin, have a couple whiskeys to celebrate my birthday. Well guys, we're just going to keep walking on the river here this morning and see what we see on this backside where the boom are migrating. So it's kind of a cool walk, just going on the ice.
Well, we're cruising along through this tundra here. It's tough going, but I see a couple caribou already this morning here, so we're going to get into caribou. Right over this ridge here, there should be a bunch filtering through from the migration. So right on, a beautiful morning again. We've been blessed up here for sure. Yesterday was a cold day, my birthday, but today it's absolutely gorgeous. So stay tuned, we're going to be in some brew shortly. Giant, so we're getting our gear back on and gonna go try and get over another hill where he has these big tops.
There's nothing that could have prepared me for what was about to happen next. As we crested the rise and peered into the valley below, there was caribou as far as the eye could see. A quick look through my Swarovskis showed me at least a dozen big bulls with a couple smokers in the group. It was like I'd stepped into the pages of a Jack O'Connor book, and there was caribou everywhere. It was something dreams are made of, and something I will never forget.
a cranker.
Okay, there's about 4 or 5 big bulls in this group right here, guys. We got this one gnarly hog, man. Hopefully we can get on him. They've been working our way down. We got him on top to start with, and they've been coming down below here, and he's a stud. So we're gonna try and get on him, and hopefully it works out. He's a monster. Okay, let's go, let's go.
Shoot yet. I can't get him clear. Wait till he's in the open. He's behind a tree. How far is he? 2 foot. She's not there. He's right close her. He's 2.5. Whenever you guys agree that it's a good shot. Any time in there.
Oh, he's hit hard. He's hit hard, yeah. He's hitting the shoulder, just wait. Again.
Oh yeah!
Yeah! Right on!
Oh man!
Smoked him.
That was awesome.
Big
Put
bull
this
down.
smack down.
The old Weatherby. We Weatherbeat him. Woohoo! Oh yeah, beautiful bull.
Awesome.
That is a
Gorgeous
toad,
bull.
man.
Big old gnarly bull. Yeah.
Unbelievable,
That was
man.
sweet.
This has been a frickin' trip. Unbelievable. Today, again, we got the most incredible bluebird day you could absolutely imagine. And we got a gnarly old monster, frickin' 400 incher on the ground, man. He is a stud.
Yeah, he was a cranker.
Oh.
That was a sweet bull. That was fun.
Give me some knuckles, Jeff.
Right on, brother. Right on. Oh,
That was
worked out
awesome.
Good. He was breeding that cow. He chased off all the other bulls. There was probably 6 gaggers in this group, and
Yeah.
he chased them all off. And the big boy stayed with the cow, hot cow, and he come out in the open, and the old bee thumped him, man.
Yeah, there's a bunch more crossing right out in front there.
He's a frickin' toad, man. Oh,
Yeah, that was awesome. Congrats, Jeff.
thanks, man. Right on.
Yeah.
Now that my big boy Mr. Freak Nasty was down, and this hot cow suddenly come available, it didn't take long for this big boy to move in and stake his claim. It was incredible to watch. Somewhere along the line, this bull had been injured, likely due to the rigors of the rut, as he had a limp, but it didn't seem to stop him as he put the chase on this cow. It was neat, and he could tell just how tough these animals are. It was so hard not to just want to run up to my bull, but we were sitting here with front stage passes as we watched giant after giant filter through. You could see my caribou laying in the background. It was absolutely amazing to sit here and see all these big bulls tour right around in front of my caribou without a care in the world that this big bull was laying on the ground dead. It was a sight to behold and something so amazing to witness.
We solve problems and realize dreams. We find new ways to do things. We believe in possibilities. We like our way of living and taking care of our land.
Who are we? We are Kubota.
After watching all these caribou, I'd finally had enough and I couldn't take anymore. I had to get up and get my hands on my bull, and I could hardly wait to hold his massive antlers in my hands.
Look at the junk on him everywhere.
Wow, we finally did her today. It's, I guess, day 5. We've had a great trip and unbelievable. Just a wicked YUKON adventure here with Blackstone Outfitters. Got to thank Jim and Adrian Fink and our guides Logan Fink and Clinton Elm. We've just had a blast with these boys. And there was about 4 or 5 big bulls off the bat, and he kind of pushed all the other ones out. Old bully of the mountain here. So we kind of come down with Clinton here, and we got into about, I guess, ranging about 245, and kind of broke out with the cow and was kind of chasing her out to about 260, and the old Weatherby did the trick and put him down. So, but he's just got crazy mass up top and huge shovel here, just crazy bezzes there. This one's here, they're all forked and just tons and tons of points, great back scratchers, and just an absolute beautiful caribou. You know, I mean, this is what a guy comes for sure. I've been dreaming about a caribou hunt since I was a little kid. I always thought they were awesome animals, and finally lucky enough to make it up here and do this hunt. It's been awesome. This is a beautiful bull. Man, just crazy bull. Unreal tops, unreal bezzes, shovel.
Those shovels wicked.
Sick.
Just so thick and heavy and junk everywhere.
Yeah, he is gnarly. Pretty cool adventure we've been on, and glad you came, brother. It's been a blast with you, man.
Happy to be here.
Another team drop-tine adventure, and we squared up on 2 giant bulls with the Yukon. This is a load I've waited to pack out for a long time. We got a big old Barrenground bull on the old back, so it should be interesting late night, but awesome to be up here in the mountains. Beautiful day. Couldn't ask for anything better. Right on. Let's rock and roll. Well, you guys have a steady tug up these hills here. We're making her anyway. Oh. Packs loaded full of meat and hide and head. And, whew, what a rush. Anyway, look at the view around us, eh? This is just freaking amazing. I tell you, you can't get a much better feeling in the Yukon than being up here doing this. We're pretty stoked. Glasses are fogged up there. That's better, I can see. Yeah, it's just been a hell of a trip. We've been blessed with many things, and we were able to check out 2 separate areas and flown in super cubs, seen wolves. We've seen it all. Everything the Yukon has to offer. And guarantee I'll be back. It's been a hell of a trip.
We've seen giant after giant, and the bulls just kept showing up. Just when I thought they were done, another big bull would appear. It was absolutely surreal. It was a long pack back that night, and I was doing good until we came on these fresh grizzly tracks. After that, it was hard to walk 2 steps without turning around and peering into the darkness with the headlamps, especially with the caribou blood dripping down my back.
Cabins never looked so good. Well, long night last night. We're trying to get out of here today. It's snowing crazy in here. He's trying to take us out in the snow here, so hopefully it works out. He just came in for one pass, but it was a whiteout. He couldn't see the runway, so he's coming around and he's gonna come in again here. So it's unreal, just crazy, crazy weather. So we'll see what happens here. You can see guys behind me. Wicked right there. That was awesome. Good landing. Hard to believe that time went by so fast. It's been just one heck of an adventure up here in the Yukon with Blackstone Outfitters. We've had an absolute blast, and as you can see, got everything loaded up in the back, all the caribou, and we are ready for action, ready for home. So snowed a little bit overnight, but beautiful. Just an awesome time up here. We had just a hell of an adventure. So gets in your blood for sure, and we'll be back to the Yukon again. That's a guarantee. Wow, we're just leaving Blackstone Outfitters camp and making the journey home. We're loaded up. We got sheds and caribou meat and caribou heads. Definitely, it's a thing of beauty up here. This time of year, we've been blessed with weather, and we've got to see a little bit of everything. So, just absolutely gorgeous country, you guys, and we feel pretty blessed to be a part of this scene up here and take it all in. And been one heck of an adventure. Another team drop time journey, another team drop time adventure.